All right, how is everybody? Wait for some people to come in. I know it's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to everyone. Hey, Christian. How is everybody today? I hope you're having a nice Father's Day. Why isn't... Yes, happy Father's Day to everyone. All the dads, granddads, great-granddads, uncles who take the place of fathers, uh, single moms that play both roles. Let me see. Trying to get this, see if it'll let me pin it. Nope, it's not going to let me pin it. I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe because he has two different channels on here. I have no idea. It's not letting me pin it. I don't know why. So I'll just keep reposting if anybody wants to come up. Come on. Little Miss Bella here wants to say hello and happy Father's Day. She just didn't want to be in the other room by herself. So I hope everybody is having a great day. It's been pretty nice out. Did y'all have like barbecues or anything like that? Father Fish was invited to Jane's Island. People from church invited him down there for some fun. Go out on the boat. You know, he always likes to go out on the boat. So he went down there. Last night was fun. I think we're still working out some kinks. I need to keep reminding Father Fish that he needs to stand in front of the camera, especially during the auction. That was crazy. That was simply crazy. But a lot of fun. Everything got sold. So maybe next time I can get him to actually show on camera before he shows the rest of the room what's up for auction. I don't know what that noise is. Almost sounds like there's somebody at the back door, but there shouldn't be anybody at the back door. The discus look really good up there, don't they? I think that's the perfect tank for them. They all just kind of like stay together. It's a much better tank. I think we finally found the happy tank. They redid the Amazon tank. So I might be able to turn this camera around and show y'all. Let's see. Try not to make anybody dizzy. So I don't know how far I can get. But there's the new Amazon tank. We have angels in it. Doesn't even look like the same tank anymore, does it? With that tree limb out of it. It looks like a totally different tank. Yeah, StreamYard was being funny. We went to, Father Fish went to hook everything up to get the laptop connected to the monitor on the wall. Wouldn't connect at all. So he was starting to get frustrated. We called Bryson. He looked at it. He couldn't get it working. I called my son in. I was like, hey, you get off at 5, right? Can you slip by here? And, we're trying to figure out what's going on. And then he figured, well, he went and got the really big monitor. It's like 60 or 65 inch, something like that. He got that out of the closet and tried hooking it into that, and it still wouldn't work. So that made him think that it was actually the cable that was connecting them, and that there was something wrong with that. So Monday we'll be going, somebody will be going to get a new cable to see if that's what the problem was. And yeah, then he said that he would actually help get the big monitor on the wall, and then take the smaller one down. We're gonna put, Father Fish wants to put the smaller one in the front room here somewhere. He wants to hook it up so that the YouTube videos just play continuously. So he's gonna figure out how to get that done. But yeah, I don't know if it was being in the room and everybody talking last night, but I could not hear anybody that was on StreamYard. I couldn't hear anybody. So I'm like, your pictures were like little 1-inch boxes. So that's why I was like sitting here watching the computer to see, who wanted what, and turning around. And he was going so fast. He was like going through everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is insanity. We can't do that again. And at least there were no jokes about the Kool-Aid last night. So yeah, the comments seem to be nice and calm. Our little troublemaker Greg was not there. He seems to be the one that always starts the trouble. Gotta love it when the phone goes off, right? So not a whole lot is new so far. Tomorrow, we're going to start working on the signed copies. I don't know if y'all could hear what he was saying. I think you could, because he had the mic on his, pinned on his shirt. But the sticker, the signature page, is actually a sticker that I have to put in the printer and then print the page out, and then go back and put the authors, each one had, I think they bought like a roll of 100, and they signed each one of those. So I'll take that sticker and put on the signature on the signature page, and then Father Fish will do his signature. His signature goes at the top, but the personalized comments will go inside the book. And so that one's going to take a little bit longer to get through that list. But yes, they are definitely on their way out for delivery. Also, they will be going by USPS. So Thank you, David. So yeah, this is the fish room. That's the two big ones. Then we got some 75 gallons there. The 60 gallons, their lights went out already. And we have this hex that we're gonna have to do another water change on because we got green water, but I think it's probably because of these guys here. And then this is air wall of 10 gallons. And then in here are the other tanks. And I can only go so far with this thing. And there's the terrariums. And their 40-gallon community tank. See if I can get that to where there's no glare. I don't think so. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, it's coming along. It's a work in progress. It's always a work in progress. In the plant room where we have all of our plant tubs, we also have fish in the plant tubs, and we have another 120, or maybe that's a 125 with the arowana in it, and the wairau. What else is in there? The African lungfish and the cats. We have 140 gallon with nothing but little baby cats in it. So that's pretty cool. And then the ponds. The turtles, the eggs have not hatched yet. I don't know if they will. But we do have some little turtle eggs over there. So we'll see. Happy to have you with us tonight. If you want to click the link, you can come up and show off your tank or tanks. Let's see if I can get this turned around. This chair is something else, isn't it? Here we go. That there is our plant room. So we have these plastic tubs. All those plastic tubs have plants in them, and most of them also have fish in them. We have guppies and betta babies, and I don't know what else. There's all kinds of fish in there. When we first moved in here and we started moving the tubs over, it's kind of funny. Every time in the other warehouse, we had black tubs that the plants were in, and when I wasn't there, Father Fish would put fish in the plant tubs and not tell me. I would go to pull plants out and my hand would brush up against a fish and I would freak out because I wasn't expecting the fish to be in there. So when we moved here, we got the white tubs, which you can kind of see through, and I said, these are just for plants, no fish, right? And he kind of laughed, and I should have known when he laughed at that. He goes, right, no fish. Yeah, that lasted maybe a month, and he started putting fish in the plant tubs. What can you do? He's Father Fish, right? What are you going to do, argue with him? It doesn't work. It does not work. So yeah, we ended up with all kinds of fish in there. Sometimes we have cichlids in there. I think there's a baby acara in one of them. Yeah. The rest of them are pretty much guppies and betta babies from all the betta breeding There's quite a few of them. Yeah. Here soon we're going to be so loaded down with bettas, we're probably going to have to do a sale on them. So I don't really know what else to talk about. Let's see. The plant sale this week is a rooted plant pack. We cannot get, the farm is trying to get the red jungle, which is the really wide jungle valve. So we can't really get that kind, but we adjusted the rooted plant pack so you still get 20 plants. You get regular jungle valve, Italian valve, contortion, corkscrew, what else? Swords. We increased the number of swords and crypt to replace the red jungle. And it is all for, let me go look. $55.99. So for $55.99 you get a total of 20 plants. And it's good for fill-ins, like when you need extra swords here and there, or valve, or corkscrew. Yeah, we put a little bit of corkscrew in this 40-gallon, and it just kind of like took over the 40-gallon. We're gonna have to go in there and kind of thin some of that out. We have a couple others that are like that. It's just we put it in there when we first set them up, and or when we reset them, either one. And yeah, the corkscrew and valve just kind of take over everything. I wish swords would, swords and bulbs would grow that fast. We are able to get the 3 main bulbs of Ponegitans that we're able to get is dwarf lily, tiger lotus, and Madagascar lace. There are a few others that are starting to become more available. So I'll be getting those as they become available. I'm looking into blue acaras and ruby cichlids. Do they get along? I have no idea. I know what blue acara are, but I don't know what a ruby cichlid is. If there's anybody in the chat that knows, it would be much appreciated if you could answer that for him. I'm still learning the fish. I know more of the plants than the fish, but I am learning the fish. I kind of surprised myself when we had the fish bagged up for the auction. There were some that Father Fish said, no, they're not going to sell. I don't want to put them in the auction. So he went and put them back and got more. And I'm looking at them, so I was trying to write down what we had so I could keep a list of what went into the auction. And I'm looking at blank bags, and I went, oh, I don't know what these are. And it was just a matter of looking at them, and I saw the one. I was like, are these ember tetras? And he goes, yes, they are. So I'm starting to be able to detect like the ember tetras, the cardinals, the green neons, the difference between the neons and the cardinals, and they just all look a lot alike. And I don't know, I was very proud of myself that I was able to figure out what the difference was. And after we ended the live and started cleaning some things up, I got the food put away, and then I was like, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get Bella and come back. So she still had to eat her dinner, and it was like 7:30 at night. So I really felt bad for her. She's used to eating her dinner like 4:35, and so it was a little bit late. She is getting to like 5:30. By the time I get back here with her, it's almost 5:30. But yeah, it was like 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. But she was okay. Once once I picked her up, she was fine. So, oh my gosh, there's like there's plenty of people here. How come nobody's talking? Can y'all hear me all right? I mean, when I went to come in, like the big microphone is not hooked up, and I can't find the hookup for it, so it's actually using the laptop uh, microphone. It said it was working, but technology, you never know. You know what I mean? Those technology gremlins are running full speed ahead. So did everybody have a nice Father's Day? Which is probably where most of the people are. They're out celebrating with Dad. You know what I mean? I wonder where Greg is. I don't know. Maybe he's celebrating and it's like an all weekend thing. He has been quiet since Wednesday. Father Fish asked me to send him a message because he wants to get up with him and about making a label and getting some of his fish, and I sent him a message and I still haven't heard from him. So I had already sent him a message through my Discord, so I went into Father Fish's Discord and sent him a message, and yeah, he's not talking to anybody. Like, I think I hurt his feelings when I wouldn't gong him on Wednesday. There's something going on back there. So David, yeah, I have this little 6-inch meditation gong, and when they act up on random mischief, yeah, I gong them. Well, Greg liked it so much, he was going a little overboard with some of his comments, till I finally gonged him. Maybe he realized he went a little overboard. I don't know. You never know. Maybe he had a little too much moonshine. I did talk to Dina over the weekend, and she was, oh, because she contacted me to let me know she wasn't going to be there last night because they were having a birthday party for her goddaughter. So that was real exciting. I told her, I said, don't worry about it. Have fun. Take lots of pictures. You know, spend time. I'm cracking you up. I didn't think I was being that funny, but okay. No, I told her to have fun. Take lots of pictures. I can't wait to see pictures of the baby. Oh, her little niece is getting so big. And I can't wait. Like, I take that blanket that I'm working on, I take it everywhere I go so I can work on it more and more. The more I do, the more excited I get. So, the only problem is my carpal tunnel starts kicking in, and I have to kind of like shake it off. Where'd you go? She must have ran back in. Hi, Cinnamon. Like Bella was here and then she left. Christian. Cinnamon was having problems with StreamYard too. At one point, I had 2 of her up on the monitor because I couldn't figure out which one she was. I didn't know she had like 2 different accounts up, or if it was the same one and one froze, and it was a mess. It was a hot mess. So they're for whatever reason, we're calling it Technology Gremlins, is not letting me pin the link. So I'm just going to go ahead and repost it. It kept throwing you out. Wow. Yeah, see, we couldn't get the laptop connected to the monitor, and I hope I hope you never see Father Fish when he gets frustrated with technology. It is not pretty. I could see the frustration building, and and it just like, I was like, oh my gosh, and I couldn't help. He wouldn't let anybody else up there to help. Bryce got here to help. He couldn't get it working. Then my son showed up. He couldn't get it working. He thinks maybe it was just a cable connection. So tomorrow we're going to try a new HDMI cable. I had to sit down. I had to think about what that was. You waved at Christian. You guys thought, oh no, I thought you were bidding, because I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't hear anybody on the when you were up. So I was going by, you know, if you raised your hand that you wanted to bid. I'm sorry. My bad. Let's see, are we going to work today? Hello? Oh, you don't have your sound on. Oh no.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a rough StreamYard. I was like, I thought it was my side.
No, I'm thinking maybe it was just StreamYard having a bad night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Father Fish was having problems with it, just trying to get it started.
Even now, there's like a delay.
Even Christian had problems with it, and it was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm not showing myself tonight because I had a rough day myself. So
Oh no, yeah. Christian says he was having trouble with StreamYard also. It kicked him off twice, and then he lost audio.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just was messing with everybody.
Yeah,
Except Diane. Hers, say fine.
I could see everybody, but I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Right. Yeah, it just kept, the sound was off, and then it just kept throwing me out. I go back in, and it throw me back out.
Adam says, congrats on your $5,000 purchase of a truckload of shrimp.
What? $5,000 of shrimp? Oh.
Yeah, I think it was like, what, was it $5 for the shrimp? I don't know. I know they're baby shrimp.
Yeah.
From what I could see. But,
did I buy something? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, I have it written down in there. We'll see when you said you were waving at Christian, I thought you were bidding. So yeah, I was telling Father Fish, hey, you got people bidding over here. Like, you got your back to everybody.
Yeah, I'll take shrimp. I can always use shrimp. What color is it?
What the other one was. I think it was guppies. Was it a set of guppies?
Yeah, I don't need guppies.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, wait a minute, I think they were her guppies that we put in the auction. I was like, and then apparently somebody came in Saturday with a whole bunch of guppies. So
Okay.
they had like 3 sets of guppies. It was 3 pair of guppies.
Yeah.
Um,
Feast or famine.
right? Oh gosh, I said between guppies and betta babies, I
Ooh,
think we're
better
gonna be
babies.
set. Yeah, we have um,
Give
three,
me a good
four.
deal on 20 and I'll take them.
Right, we have like 4 sets of betta babies that it's not
Wow.
going to take much longer before they're big enough to sell. I think
'Cause
there's two of them
on
that we have.
eBay, I buy big groups that are, especially females, because I like them in all my tanks. So there is a delay. Hold
Some
on a
of them,
second.
yeah, some of them we can tell that they're boys just because they've gotten bigger and their tail, they're like their fins and their tails are all grown out.
Right.
So there are a couple of males that we have pulled out of the baby tanks.
Yeah. The candy one you gave me is got it. Hold on a second. My
Yeah, I know.
daughter, she twisted her ankle yesterday and almost passed out, and but she's a drama queen, so
I don't know. You kind of need your ankle, when you go to walk, and
yeah, it does hurt. And they say that hurts more than a broken bone.
yes, it can. Oh my gosh, April of last year, I still remember it, and just thinking about it, I remember the pain I was in, and all I did, I thought for sure I broke it, my ankle. When I was coming out, I was leaving the house to come to work, and it was still dark out, and I had Bella in my arms at the time,
Ooh,
and I was coming down the front steps and missed the bottom 2 steps,
no, I've
went
done that.
down on the ground, and I'm like, oh crap. I screamed and yelled, and there was someone I'm not going to name any names, but there was someone right in the living room that swears up and down he did not hear me. I'm like, how can you not hear me? I woke the whole neighborhood up, but nobody came to help me, so I'm like, okay, I got this. I got this. I put my big girl panties on, and I got up, walked to the car, came to work, got inside, made the coffee. How I did
Oh,
all this, I don't know. And I'm thinking the whole time, oh my gosh, I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. And finally got on the sofa, and I stayed there with an ice pack until people started showing up. And I
yeah.
was like, Father Fish walked in. He goes, "What have you done?" So I told him, and he was like, "Oh no." And then Corey was still here at the time. He walked in, had to tell him what happened, and then Father Fish and Corey started having a conversation between the two of them as to which ambulance company they were going to call to come get
Oh,
me. And finally, I looked at him. I'm like, "Can someone just drive me over to the hospital?"
yeah.
So
So let's not talk about it. Let's do it.
like you don't need to call an ambulance. Just put me in the car and take
Yeah.
me over there. So they did that. They got me in the car, got me over there. They X-rayed it. They said nothing's broke, and I'm like, how? I have no idea, but thank you.
Yeah.
But I did end up in one of those boots, the great big one that comes all the way up to your knee.
Yeah, I have those.
I was in one of those for a month.
Yeah, you're giving her ideas, Brenda.
Oh, it was awful.
She's
You
a
don't want to be in
hypochondriac,
that boot.
so
You do not want to be in that boot. Um,
no, they're
I went to
horrible.
right. I went to the orthopedic, and he was like, "No, it's just a really bad sprain." And
Oh, you can have
he
a sip of
wanted to
that
send me
water.
to therapy and all that. I was like, "No, I'm good. See, I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm good." He was like,
Yeah.
"I don't know about that," and I'm like, "Trust me, I'm good. I'm not going to therapy." And I kind of let the doctor know that I got this. And so yeah, every now and then it tells on me, but for the most part, yeah, I'm good. I was putting that pain cream on it and keeping it elevated.
Yeah.
When nobody was looking, I was walking on it, which did not help. So yeah, just Put your ankle up, put an ice pack on it, and you'll be all good in the morning.
Yeah, she's one of these ones that likes going to doctors, so she's like been pushing me
Oh,
to do it. She's doing better though. She walked up the stairs up here basically because she wanted my attention, and I'm not coming down to where she was. Do I have an echo with you?
I'm not hearing an echo.
Okay.
If anybody in the chats, if you're hearing an echo, can you let us know?
And hi, Adam and Kristen.
Please,
I
yes.
saw your comments. Yeah,
Just
I went
tell
to
her
an auction yesterday.
tell her to rub some dirt on it. She'll be good.
Yeah. Oh, she just made a big old oh no, because that's what me and my husband tell her.
Rub some dirt on it. You know what my grandmother used to tell me? Oh, you're all right. Walk it off.
Yep, that's my mom.
Hi, Mary. It
Yep,
was like,
she
yeah, you're not bad. Walk it off.
the baby boomers
Yep.
fling you out and lock the door.
That's what they did.
That's
They're
why
like,
Gen Xers are feral.
do your chores first, and when your chores are done, get out. And we're
Yep.
like, what? Like, but and they're like, no, 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 just go. You need some fresh air. Go. And I'm like,
Yeah, fresh air. My kids don't even know what that is.
Mary said yes, there's an echo, but she can understand what you're saying. So
Okay.
maybe it's not too bad.
I figured with a delay it was.
I'm thinking that it's this laptop because this laptop is pretty old. And
I don't know anything about them.
On Wednesday nights, I'm on my laptop, and there's no echo. But when I use the shop, the Father Fish laptop, there seems to be an echo. And it just started recently, like it's only been going on for a couple of weeks. And this is pretty old, I think.
Could be. I don't know anything about electronics.
I don't either. I try not to learn. I get forced into it sometimes, but
Oh yeah.
I do it reluctantly. I'm like, but I don't want to know that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like all these hubs and everything, and I'm like, why do you need all that?
Yeah.
Father Fish has this hub thing that's connected to the laptop, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was doing lives just fine with the camera that came on the laptop and the mic, the built-in mic. But now he's got this hub that's connected to an outside microphone, outside camera, and I can't get the others to work without it being plugged in. So I have to plug in the hub, and then it's all the other stuff is connected, and I'm like, why? Just why?
Yeah. And the younger ones would tell us exactly why, but I'm like, no, just do it. I don't care, but leave me alone.
Well, it was working perfectly fine without all that.
Yeah.
But I
Let's
guess
see.
it was working too good, so we had to mess with it.
Hi, Mary, and hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Oh, I just saw that.
I knew Mary said there was the echo, so.
Yeah.
But
So how's everybody doing today? Did you all do anything special for Father's Day?
no. I went to what do they call fish auction or a club meeting, and they had an auction. There we go.
I bet your husband was happy about that. More fish.
He didn't go. He didn't go. I don't make him do fish stuff. He stayed at home and did whatever. But I had the girls, so he enjoyed the quiet.
Peace and quiet, yeah. I had to
Yeah,
go
my
back to work.
oldest had a doctor's appointment, just a physical. And then I went from there to the club meeting. I was really early. Normally I'm late. I was like, oh, I'm going to put everybody in shock again this early.
Wow. Yeah, they expect you to be late. Come on, Cinnamon, what's up?
I know, they're never surprised.
It's like today, oh my gosh, sitting in the candle shop, and Rob, the owner, he always sends a message when he's on his way. He'll tell us, like, hi guys, I'm running late. I'll be there in 30 minutes. And then I look at the clock, and it's like, yeah, we'll see him in an hour. Because we know when he says, I'll see you in 30 minutes, it's at least an hour before we see him. And it was. He did that today. I was like, yeah, he said it was like 10 minutes to 12 when he sent the message. And I'm like, yeah, I don't expect to see him before 1 o'clock. We'll see him about 1 o'clock. And yeah, it was like actually 5 after 1 when he came walking up. And he said something, he goes, I really need to be here sooner. I was like, yeah, but if you start doing that, nobody's going to know. They're going to start to wonder what's wrong with you. Because,
yeah, are you
you're
sick?
always late. You're never here on time.
I would show you guys my pistos. Well, I don't know if they're a pistos. I think it's Nanochromis transvest. It's not vestite. It's vestus or something like that.
Huh.
I don't see. I saw 2 and then they disappeared.
Oh no.
They're real tiny.
Oh no. We woke Greg up.
Oh, the beast has arisen. Let me see if I see.
Christian, you talked him up.
I had an emergency where the heater cooked a bunch of fish, and they were in there. But I had by accident put one in my killifish tank when I moved my bulldog Corey's in. So if he comes to the front, I got one crib that's in here, and oh, here he is. Let me see if I can turn this on without scaring you guys. There we go. Now, this is him right here.
Let me get you full screen so we can see. Oh.
He is one of the dwarf cichlids, so he's not going to get much bigger than this.
Oh, cute.
So I've got 7 of those. I got those from Big Steve. And then, where'd that crib go? The crib's getting out of here because the cribs are bossy. And they pick on everybody. Whereas this one's shy and kind of, I think it's a female.
So kind of like Greg, picks on everybody.
Yep, there's the crib. And he just nipped at somebody. I love cribs, but they're obnoxious with other fish. This is the crebenza. This poor guy. Most people would have fed him to a bigger fish, but I can't do it. So Crooked-back has a home for life.
Aww.
So I've got others that are perfectly healthy, so. But all of a sudden his back got crooked like that.
So your cribs do they have like eggs or something that they're protecting? Is that
No,
what
these are half-grown ones. I had 2 or 3 others in here because they were babies. I thought they'd be good like this trend guy.
Huh.
But
in their territory.
Yeah. They're just jerks. They like to tease and pick. Kind of like Greg.
Yeah, like Greg. Now he says, oh, I'm going to be on my best behavior. I don't think that's possible.
Now, these are my bulldog Corys. See, the parent, well, no, they're not parents. They're the ones I got before them. There's six of them and 6 of the little guys. They become my favorite Corys,
Huh.
called bulldog Corys. Taboo aquatics had them, but they're so cute. I love when there's more than like 2 or 3. If you get a whole big group of them, they really kind of have interesting behavior.
Oh, neat.
Oh, the crib's over here waiting for someone to come near in.
Oh, Greg, while you're here and being good, answer your Discord messages, please.
My tiger limios are like, oh, he's still here. And that one's probably a male because he's not as pink as the females usually in the belly.
Yeah.
There's one of my chocolate ones back there. You can barely see him. That's a female, actually. My chocolate gardener eye. Males are here somewhere.
Catherine says, cool Corys, seen that kind before, that kind of hop around. Yeah, I noticed that. It's probably why they're called, you said they were called bulldog frog?
Yeah, because their face is a little more pushed in than most Corys.
Yeah, they kind of hop around. I noticed that. I was like, wow. They don't act like your normal Cory.
They're very cute. And they're busy, but they don't go past this section here. The big ones do, but not the little guys.
Huh.
They stay right here. You'll notice it's real clean, and then you go this way, and all the detritus is there.
You're talking about Discord that charges my phone. Why is it charging your phone?
Where is that chocolate? The chocolates like to stay up in this Valsnaria. There you can still see him in the back. They have orange on their fins. I got a 30-gallon breeder, which I don't make anymore. They were from a fish store that somebody went and got them, and they didn't need it. But it looks like it has brand new seals and everything. So I'm going to make a bigger Killian, Limia, and this type of tank.
Oh, neat. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I wanted to have
Greg, being you don't want to be on Discord because it charges your phone, send an email to fatherfishaquariums@gmail.com. Send it to me because I need to get in contact with you. Per Father Fish's request.
The king has spoken, so you have to answer.
He's telling me send you messages, get up with you and get your information, and like you're not answering. So just send an email so I can get your information. That way I can come down and stalk you.
Yeah, see, the other one stays down close to the bottom, whereas he goes up. Then he'll ram people and just rude.
Isn't it funny, the different characteristics, the different fish, they have their own like personalities.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Dogs and cats do.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you could have like one whole breed, but then there's so many different personalities in that one breed.
Yep. I love Kermit, my therapy dog, Papillon. But the Cavaliers have a different personality, and I missed that and that's why I got Teddy.
Oh, he's precious. I love him.
Yeah, they have their fan club at all the club meetings. Oh, one of those babies is going to be a male. I see the orange on its fins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that right there. That's one of the babies. I'm starting to get some color on him. But a lot of them like stay up here at top. And this baby, I don't know what's going on with it. It stays like penciled in. Where'd he go? Up here. He's hiding in those Alcinaria. I've had more babies than I thought. Oh, I gotta show you I had babies born to another killifish. The blue, not glare, it's gardener eye. They're in here. Killifish like smaller tanks.
Oh, neat.
Let's see if he comes out.
That is a small one. How
Usually
big
they
is
come
that?
out because they think they're going to get food. Let me lift the top. Yep. There. See the babies?
No.
I didn't realize they had babies. These ones are a little older. They're not really baby fries. There's 3 or 4 of them. And that one's going to be a male. And that one too. You can see a little color on their fins. See if I can get Daddy to come out. He's beautiful. There's another baby. They have like 4 in here. I keep having them. I'm going to have to get them a bigger tank.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, are they one of the ones that they'll just keep having babies no matter how big the tank is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they would have stopped by now. I'm looking back here in the mall. Father should be back there. Usually hides. There's Mama. She's a reddish color. If I can get him to come out, hold on. Usually if I rub my hand once, there he is. You see him?
Yeah.
Blends right into this tank. They do. But that's the dad. You can see all the orange markings and with the red. But he's a blue gardener eye, from what they said.
Huh.
And there is blue on the lips, if you'll know this. See in the front?
Yeah.
They're very prolific from what I've found. But they're on the endangered species, I believe. Killies, a lot of killies are. You see, I'm seeing 1, 2.
Do you have a filter in there or just a bubbler?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a fun filter behind that tree.
Oh, cool.
Little heater. They could be without one, but because this is a well-established, this tank is probably 3 years old. I did the father fish method. I kind of put a little too much in there.
It happens.
But killifish like smaller tanks and shallow. Because it mimics their natural habitat.
Oh, okay.
Because they live in, some of them live where they're like puddles that dry up. They die, but they leave their eggs behind.
Huh.
And then 3, 4 months when the rainy season comes, they come out.
The eggs
Those are
hatch.
those annual killies.
Neat.
Oh my God. Hi, Kathleen and Greg. But yeah, they basically are, all of a sudden, there they were. Downstairs, I have those neon rainbows, those little ones.
Uh-huh.
And I was doing a live with Jeff Pelham, and there were 3 babies in there.
Oh, wow.
I never even noticed. They are already grown. And I saw the 3 of them, and I was like, what is that?
Yeah, the bluegrass guppies that you gave us, or that we got from you, they had babies like within a week of them being here. There was babies in there.
Yeah, those things are, they have babies like crazy. You know, let me turn this light on, we can see them. My most popular short on YouTube is my red grass one. And let's see. If I make some sounds, they come up, there's a little baby. They'll come out, they're nosy. They're like, what's going on? My CPDs stay in the back, but these guys, and then these ones think I'm going to feed them.
Right.
Those are my own line that I'm building. Look at that tail.
Beautiful.
Oh, here he is. Here's the dad.
Ooh, look at that.
I know. Isn't he beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Well, that's what those babies are going to be like. I'm trying to, the shorts I made because I'm hoping to put them on eBay. Nope, there's the CPDs. They got to find out what's going on. Certain fish can be so nosy. Those are the babies. They had babies in here too. He's like, what's going on? What's okay? But he's just beautiful, and his sons are just as beautiful. They're not coming up right now, for some reason.
He is gorgeous.
He knows it too. He's a brat. And these guys are just constantly hungry. You can see some of all the babies are having.
Christian wants to know, Jeff Pellman's auction is this coming Saturday at 8 p.m.
Yeah, he'll have usually some pretty good stuff. It's more expensive to father fishes. Little more, not a ton. A lot of them include the postage in their pricing. Yeah, female, she's ready to drop some more.
And we have Ashley.
These are my baby
I'm new to this journey, and I just got 2 5-gallon tanks that I'm going to use for bettas and snails and shrimp. Does anyone have advice?
Let them do their job.
Yeah, just set your tank up and let them go. If you're talking about now, your bettas, I read that.
These are the buffalo heads for anybody who wants to know.
When you say bettas, are they males, females, one of each? Are you putting them in the same tank? You're putting a betta in each tank? Your snails and shrimp, if you're using them for food, that'll be great. The shrimp, the bettas will eat the babies.
Yeah. He's poking his head out. They keep hoping they'll have babies.
Now, they may surprise you, and one day you're gonna just look at it, and there's just gonna be babies everywhere.
I hope so.
Get 2 males in separate tanks. Are you setting it up? How are you setting it up? Are you doing like the dirt substrate with the sand, live plants? Catherine, you got it right. Figure out where you're going to put your larger tank. With each success, you'll get bigger. Yeah, you will. Yes. So you're asking advice on what your plants, how many plants to get, or how to set them up. I don't understand your question. You can put the snails and the shrimp both will keep your tank clean. But when your shrimp have babies, the bettas will eat the babies. So with father fish's substrate, you want for a tank that size, you can get away with like a ½ inch of dirt. Um, but anything from a ½ inch to an inch of dirt, cap it with 2 inches of sand, and then you set your plants up however you want to aquascape them, um, and then put your fish in and watch them. Yes, even 3 years ago, I would never have believed you can put wood in there. The driftwood, uh, depending on the wood you put in there, will create tannins in the water. It'll make the water turn like a tan color, which is fine. It doesn't hurt anything. It's actually good for it. Um, but yeah, you can aquascape it any way you want. You can add the shrimp and snails whenever you want. You can add them all at the same time. Like, go ahead and set your tank up and aquascape it any way you want. And then you want to wait at least a day before you put the fish in. Oh, what's in this one? Oh, more. Is that guppies? More guppies.
Hey, the red grass.
Look at that.
I'm waiting for them to have babies.
Well water is better, just because city water tends to have all the chemicals in it. You can also use like purified water, not purified water, distilled water. You only have a couple of 5-gallon tanks, so yeah, just a couple of 5-gallon tubs will do. Um, Jugs of water. A mono shrimp.
Monoship love eating algae.
Yeah. And if you're local here in Salisbury, you can always come in and ask any questions you want. Um, yes, thank you, Christian. You always set that up for me. Thank you. Join the Fatherfish Discord shoal. There's lots of people over there that can give great advice. Any of the shrimp, really, I think, in my opinion. Okay, so you're not local. Yeah, get on Discord and talk to people over there. Like Christian said, there's lots of experienced fish people over there that have been there, done that, and have probably had every kind of problem possible, and will be able to walk you through any problems you have. Michigan. You've already placed your order, haven't you? I remember seeing that Kalamazoo on one of the labels. Your order went out last. If that was you, your order went out last week. I have a betta tank at home that has shrimp in it, and I just put Neos in there. I had to put orange and red ones in there so that they could be seen.
I did red ones,
The
and they
blues
ate
and
all the
blacks.
babies.
Yeah, the blues and blacks, you can't really see them. They kind of blend in, but the orange and the red really pop.
These are the Florida flagfish.
Oh, nice. Let's see
We've
that.
had some babies, but not many. And they like cold, so there's no heater in here.
Now with the Florida flag, if you have heat in there, will they like reproduce faster? Or are they more apt to reproduce in
I don't
water?
know. I have no idea.
Well, I'm asking like because bettas are good with no heater,
Right.
especially if your room temperature is like say set right around 70 degrees, they're still good. But I have noticed while breeding bettas, if we put a heater in there and put it on like 75, 76, the
Right.
males will blow their bubble nest faster, and
Oh.
yeah, so it kind of like warms everything up.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that because they've been slow having babies. And for anybody who thinks that I never have algae or anything, I constantly play with this tank. Those I think are my Cobra gold endlers. They chase this poor girl around. I'm
I've
hoping to
seen
get
I've
more
seen a
females.
little bit of algae, but still not a whole lot.
All this stuff here. I mean, this just showed up. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
And it comes off like on a
Like
whole feet of
slime.
it.
When you pull it out of the water, it's almost like slime. I hate that algae.
Yeah.
We get that
The
in
other one I
here,
could
and
deal with.
I end up having to take the whole plant out because, like, it'll once it
Yeah.
starts on a plant, it will take over that whole plant and just
Yeah,
like
this
kill
newbie.
it. And I'm like, and I have to replace the whole
I just
plant.
scrape it off.
What sand is good? If you have like an Ace Hardware or a pool store, we
Yeah,
use
pool
pool
sand.
filter sand because it's already
100% get
clean.
pool sand.
Yeah, pool filter sand. It's already clean. You don't have to wash it, rinse it, or any of that. The microfauna.
You're like a whole.
Christian says that looks like cyanobacteria, the blue-green algae. Oh, I didn't know that. That's what it looks like.
What's
Uh,
Diana Bell to this?
cyano.
How do you get
I'm
rid of
probably saying
it?
that wrong. Scuds. Greg says scuds will clean plants like new.
I don't use scuds.
Oh, Greg says smell it. I remember them talking about that
Smell
before.
it.
The cyno has a different smell to it.
No, smells like grass. Smells like
Black
plants.
out. Have you tried blacking it out?
No, I haven't. I didn't even think about that.
Right. Turn your light out. Black it out.
Which one of you guys did that off? I've got
That was
Julie
Greg. He
Promise
did
in here.
that.
That's why I'm being careful when I'm over here getting the algae off because they don't bite me, but they ram me.
Oh wow.
They're pretty good size, about 3 inches.
I'm sorry, Greg. That was uncalled for. You're actually being good tonight, and I'm just picking on you. We missed you last night.
I take the sand and use it as a kind of like sand it off. But yeah, the stuff likes my Anubias and my Java fern.
Greg said you would know if you smelled it. You would know.
Nah, this doesn't smell. It smells like the other
Yeah, this
algae.
green blue algae that we get, it doesn't smell. It doesn't have a smell to it. It just
Yeah, you can see it right there on my hand.
yeah.
So I just suck it up and get rid of it. And
Yep.
I have a toothbrush that's just for this tank. But the male that's in here is a cobra, gold cobra endler, and boy, has he got a beautiful tail.
Oh, nice. Look at
His sons seem to be having it too. And I got a whole bunch of their babies in this because I wasn't getting babies, and I put them in here, and now they have babies. I just wait until they're big enough to defend themselves or to run away.
So you gathered up the babies and put in there, or you put the
Yep.
parents in there till they had the babies?
Well, I do that with my tuxedo guppies, but these ones I don't catch them.
Oh.
They only have like 5 to 10 at a time. So what I do is when I see babies, I scoop them up. So I'm sure I'm missing ones, but this needs a top up because Mine are horrible. If they don't have a top, water goes like crazy.
Okay,
Like
so
here.
actually, your microfauna, um, if you ordered the microfauna kit, it's a bag with the wet leaves and stuff like that in it. You
Yeah.
wanna once you get that, you wanna put that in like a glass jar, like a ball jar, a mason jar,
Yeah.
and add water to it, and then watch it for 30 days. And then you
Okay.
want to slowly add some of that to your tank. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
you'll see your microfauna and macrofauna and all the little critters and everything all swimming around.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you want to put in your tank for your bettas to eat.
Oh, cool.
So I have a question for anybody that wants to answer, because I'm stuck on this. I have a 6-gallon tank. It's carpeted with dwarf sage. So there's dwarf sage all over the bottom.
Mhm.
Um, I had guppies in there, and slowly, one by one, the guppies disappeared. I also had a female betta in there. I put the female betta in there because I thought, now some of the guppies I took out and I brought in here, but there was a couple still left in there. But they didn't want to come out, so I just kind of like left them in there. And I put a female betta in there. The female betta left the babies alone. Like she wasn't going after the couple of babies that were in there. But then I brought the female bettas in here to breed with some of the males, and I was going to turn that into strictly guppy tank. So I had guppies in there, and I brought more guppies in there. And then I looked one day and they were gone. Like I had guppy babies in there. I had the blue dragon tail guppies, and it was all babies. Everything has disappeared. Everything. So far, all I've introduced back is 2 female bettas. I was talking to Dina, and we were thinking, she was thinking that it might be, I don't know, that one that attaches and like grabs everything. I can't remember the name of what she said it was, but so I have 2 female bettas in there right now.
Okay.
And they like getting down in the dwarf sage, like
Right.
so I can, I'm still looking and making sure, they're still there every morning, every day I'm still looking and they're still there. But like I'm kind of worried that one day I'm going to look and they're going to be gone. Like what could be going on in my tank that's killing the fish? Because I have a filter, I have a heater, and there's nothing else in there. There's nothing in there that could be eating all the fish, that could be killing the fish.
How is it established? The tank?
Dragonfly Narvi. It has been at least a year, maybe more.
Oh, yeah. That would be established.
So yeah, Greg, so it might be a dragonfly larvae or dragonfly nymph. So they're going to be hard to see, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
And how would that get inside my tank? I have a lid on my tank.
Did you put leaves in there?
No.
Because that's where they usually come from.
No.
So I don't think that would be it then.
Just the dwarf sage, but it does get like a lot of that hair algae. Like I have to go in there and pull the hair algae out a lot. It gets like stuck to the filter, and
yeah, that doesn't matter.
The heater. So I go in there and I pull that out, and it looks clean. It doesn't have a smell to it. Doesn't have an odor to it.
Yeah, algae actually is good for the fish.
Right. Well, the smaller fish just disappear in it.
Yeah.
Like they like, I'm not finding dead bodies.
Right.
They're just like not there.
Do you have snails in there?
No, because I had reset it and all the snails were
gone.
Okay. So
because they'll eat a fish in seconds.
No snails. No.
And you don't find a body?
No bodies.
That is weird. Need to, do you have one of those like jeweler's monocles?
A what?
A jeweler's monocle where you can magnify what's in there?
We have those helmet things like Father Fish
Have you
has
tried
where it
looking in with
magnifies,
it?
so I can take that home and look. I don't
I
know
would
what
do
you're
that.
looking for, but I'll look, see if I can find
Because it's got to be a
anything,
micro thing.
something super small in there.
See, I have a friend who scuds attacked, and they were literally killing the fish and the shrimp and everything. They don't have enough food otherwise, they will turn into scavengers and they'll attack live animals.
Oh wow! Like I said, the female bettas were fine in there.
He's
It
fought them
was
for
just
like
the
3 years.
smaller fish. It was all the smaller fish that just like disappeared out of my tank.
Yeah, it's got to be something small that's doing it, and you're not seeing it. I'd take home that helmet thing and see.
The helmet magnifier thing.
Yeah.
Pea puffer. So a pea puffer will eat things other than snails.
Yep.
Really?
Why, is there a pea puffer in there?
No. Catherine is saying maybe put a pea puffer in there for a while.
Oh.
Or some type of fish to take care of whatever might be in there. See, I don't know, because like I said, the bettas were doing great in there. I didn't have any problems with the female bettas. So
Trying to remember.
maybe they were eating it, but I don't know.
I think cribenzas or pistos are supposed to clean up that kind of stuff. Have you got cories in there?
No.
Try 3 or 4 of the albinos and see what happens.
They'll be okay in a 6-gallon. It's not too.
Oh yeah, I have mine in. I have them in. Let's see, that one's at a 5.
Oh gosh, Christian, that's crazy. Christian says something bit one of his comets in half in one of his tub ponds. The comet was 3 inches and only the head was left.
That is a raccoon. Oh no, the other way around. If the head's missing, it's raccoon. It could be what are they called? They're like a weasel, but they're smaller.
Huh. And Greg's got scuds in all of his tanks without issues.
Really? Because Jeff Pelham's been fighting them for years.
I don't think we have scuds here in any of our tanks. Like, we might. I don't know. These guys, sometimes they come in here and do stuff. I don't know what they're doing.
It was a while ago that I put some scuds in when I first started doing the natural tanks, and my fish ate them all.
Your fish ate all the scuds.
Yep. I was trying to make a micro, like Father Fish talks about the cycle.
Yeah.
And they ate them all.
Oh gosh.
But then I didn't have a lot of leaf litter.
I know what that noise is. That's the turtles over there.
Yeah, mink, Christian. It might be a mink. Yeah.
When we had a mink in the like eating the fish.
Yeah, a bird could have done it because the bigger birds like the herrings and cranes will land on them.
Yeah,
and they have beaks that can get through some of those nets.
Yeah, they do.
I've watched them, a fisher and a herring, one of those big gray ones, fishing in a stream, and boy, they got a pointy beak.
Huh. We had, when we had the turtle tub up, didn't really think about it, just fed the turtles and everything, and then we found out that they had to be over 5 inches to be legal, so we had to get rid of the turtles that we had.
Oh.
We had drained the water, and this is back when Jennifer was working here. We drained the water, and it was just like a little tiny bit of water with all the sand. And she was sitting there in front of the tub the one day, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "This tub is full of scuds." So, like, Father Fish is like, "Get as many of them as you can." start feeding them out. And I'm like,
She's probably like, I have to what?
That's the first time I saw a scud. Like, I didn't know. Like, I'd always seen they look like little gnats on the water, and she was like, that's what it is. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know that.
I get mosquito larvae. Any standing water, I go through it with a fine net, the shrimp net, and just gather them up, put them in a jar, and bring them inside, and I feed them to my fish.
No, the only thing I feed the fish at home, and that's only because I'm here all the time and not there, so I just feed them flake food in the morning. So it's the betta. The 20-gallon has angels and lemon tetras. The 3-gallon has betta babies, and then the 6-gallon right now has 2 bettas in it. But it's like a problem tank. It's like no matter if I put small fish in there, the small fish disappear. Like
I had a tank like that.
Plecos in there, but they were pleco babies that I took home to grow out, and then was going to bring them back, and they disappeared. Like,
oh wow!
They are not in there at all, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with this tank?
Yeah, I had a 3-gallon, I think it was, that things just kept dying, or it would get all funky, the funky smelling one when it's crashing. And I finally just got rid of the tank. Everything I did didn't do nothing for it. It would always go back after a while and be foul.
Yeah, it's not foul. It doesn't have an odor or anything. And
yeah, it's got to be a micro.
The kind of algae is that it looks like a big ball of mass, but then when you go to pull it out, it's just that clumpy, that hair algae, that clumpiness.
Yeah.
But that's easy enough. I just reach in and pull it out.
Yeah, and they don't hurt fish.
No.
Just another plant, basically, to the fish.
It just doesn't. It didn't look good. I didn't like the way it looked, so I pulled it out.
Yeah. Well, that's me. I pull it out because I don't like the look.
I even went through where I turned the light on to feed the fish that were in there, and then I turned the light off. So I basically kept the light off all the time, and it still didn't help. Like I turned my light back on, and like I had fish there, and then I turned it on again, and they were gone. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try that if I can find one of his magnifier things. What's that other thing? Not planaria. What's that other thing?
Don't know. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. My eyes are too bad to see anything.
I'll probably, the word will come to mind as soon as the live ends. Hydra, that's it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dina thought maybe, she said that I might have a hydra in there. So anything that is small that the hydra would eat. And that kind of makes sense because, like I said, it was all the small ones, the small guppies and the babies. But the bettas are fine. Hi, Kenneth. So for everybody who was not here in the very beginning and did not hear it, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yeah. All you hardworking guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Ken.
I went and got Father Fish something for Father's Day. He's not even here. I knew he wasn't going to be here. He'll see it. He'll get it when he comes in the morning. He went on an adventure after church. People from church asked him. They were going camping, not far from here, and so they said, look, we got the boat. We're going out on the boat if you want to come down. So he's down there.
Oh, he probably had a ball.
He's having fun. So
sitting around the fire.
Right. Anything so he doesn't have to be in the shop 7 days a week.
Yeah. Does he still have contact with that lady that went with us to the Bucks County auction?
I
forget her name. Maria?
Yeah. Yeah, he says she calls. Um, he actually fell asleep on one of their conversations. He was just like so tired, like you know. I've been there, done that. I've fallen
Oh
asleep.
yeah, I
And
am
it's like I
too.
wake up and I'm like, oh no. I did that. I was like, I looked at the time. It was on a Wednesday because I was supposed to come on with. I was waiting to go on Random Mischief, and I sat down
Right.
and I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh yeah, I got time, and just sitting there, and just next thing I know, it's like my phone is buzzing and it's like, are you going on live? And I went, oh crap.
Tina's like, where
I,
are you?
yeah, Dina had text, and I missed the text, but Father Fish was calling me, and my phone was vibrating in my hand, and that's what woke me up. And I was like, what in the world is that? And I looked down, and Father Fish is calling. I was like, why is he calling? He was like, aren't you going live tonight? And I went, oh, yeah. I was late for that live. I was like, I fell asleep. I sat down and fell asleep.
I have a friend who has a very soothing voice that when I talk with her too long, I fall asleep. She's like, well, at least it's good for something.
Yes,
I'm like, you're
love,
not
that's
boring, I
exactly what I
promise.
needed. That's exactly why I needed your information.
No. Oh, I see. Was Lou on here? No, that's just from you, right?
Oh no, yeah, I posted the link so Kenneth could come up and show his. He said he had. Was it Kenneth that said it? He had guppy babies.
Ooh,
Yeah. Who wants to see some guppy fry? So I
yeah, that'd be
posted the
cool.
link. It's not letting me pin the link.
Besides Cinnamon's.
So he gets the National Aquarium book for his birthday next week. Nice. Yes,
Cool.
the first batch of books got shipped out Thursday. There was no, and they're being shipped through USPS. So there was no mail on Friday.
Yeah.
So none went out Friday. But the first batch of books went out Thursday, and I will be putting together printing out the sticker label, the signature page is being printed out on a sticker. It's a full page
Right.
sticker. So I print that out. Then I add the stickers that the different authors sent, because they sent their signature on little stickers, and I'll put those little
Right.
stickers on the signature page, and then put that in the book. And then Father Fish makes his notations in the book, and then that gets sent out. So that's going to take a little bit longer for the signed copies to go out. It's a little more into it.
Yeah, I did catch that from his talk last night.
Oh, cool.
I thought that was pretty awesome that they all were willing to participate.
They were, and I was surprised. Like the one, it was Maeve. Um, she was like, well, because I asked her, I was like, when did you send your signature stickers out? Because they're not here yet. And she started freaking out. She goes, oh no, I'll go buy more and send them out. They should be there by now and all this. And then I got looking at the date because I saved the envelope. I know I'm that person. I saved the envelope from Patrick, and like everybody that has sent them, I've saved the package, and to see when he sent them out and when we got them, and figured out how long it took. So I let her know. I was like, give it a few more days. You sent yours out a few days after Patrick sent his. It took his like 2 weeks to get here. I said, so yours should be getting here like in the next few days. And as soon as they got here, I let her know, look, they just got here. You don't have to go buy more stickers. They're here. They're safe.
Yeah.
And so that was the exciting part. But yeah, it's the international stamps and all that. Yeah, I keep all that.
Yeah, well, they come in handy sometimes.
Yeah, Catherine, Greg does not know how to behave. He said he was going to try to behave. He does not know how to behave. He doesn't have it in him.
That's why we love him best.
That's why everybody loves him.
He knows it too. That's why he pushes it.
Yes, he knows he can push it too. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have said that. That was a mistake. Ignore that comment. Hi, Kenneth.
Ooh,
Hi guys.
How you doing?
Actually, I'm doing really well.
Good.
Had a really good week, and my son came home from a class trip to Europe, so that's pretty cool. And he went to bed promptly because he's got jet lag.
Jet lag.
And so here's some little babies. I don't know if you can see those little things.
yeah, they're so cute. What kind of guppy?
So not 100% sure. However, I had a blue female, I believe. I purchased it from the International Puppy Association auction. And,
Okay.
so the male died. I really got a good price. There's a couple females from a breeder named Frank. And all I know about the female moms, which is kind of sad. And these guys were hanging out in the tank with a bunch of blue deltas. And one of them was like a first place winner in the amateur category, three colors.
Oh, cool.
And I'm working on a deal now with a friend. And if it works out, I will get the proper mother for an apocalypse Mapuzi or Mapuzel
Right.
blue delta.
Hmm.
Wow, it's a hard one to remember. Say that 10 times fast. But anyway, so these are, who knows what's going on here. This is one batch. I was practicing, so I threw the mom in here and then pulled her out. I think I pulled her out prematurely. It's down here when I threw her back into the small little party tank. There you go, flash out. Gosh. Hold on one second, please. There, it's better to see. But they're in there. Oh, I don't know if you can see those.
Yeah, there's tiny ones in the back.
So yeah, so I got split. There's like 18 here, 12 up there. So I got 30 babies out of them. And you can, if you look close, you can see the cats back there. But this has been a fun adventure. And then over here, these are the metallic blue deltas, or the metallic snakeskin blue deltas, or something like that.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And those are neat, right? So those were from Cheryl. And I'm pretty happy with them. And that's one of the other twins. So hopefully they're just gonna give me some great babies. I'm looking at them now, though. I think first round are gonna be pretty goofy, which is fine. They're fun. Just gonna give them away to a bunch of people and take some of them video and pass them on and get everybody excited over puppies.
Yeah.
Here's my shrimp tank. I made the mistake of throwing a mom in there, and now I got tons more guppies. Crazy and identified as well. I don't know if you can see those, but the shrimp are doing well. Why? All the fish method. Oh, and the book, I was really happy with the detail on the leaves in the book. Maybe I'm a nerd, but that was like for sure. I think the appendix, my favorite appendix, was that an appendix, and then of course some stuff up front. And then, one moment. And Lieutenant. So this is weird too.
Oh, yeah.
These are the Cobra endlers. And there's a red, a fire emerald endler in there. Well, I don't know. And the mothers are supposed to be the red fire endlers as well.
Right.
So we'll see. So yeah. So, but anyway, there's a bunch of youngins in there and some fries popping up.
Nice.
You know, one of the mother, actually the mother of Eve, got really sick when she went back into the tank. I don't have any really. And so she had a little fungus pick up on her tail. It was just her fins. I think maybe she was just taxed from having dirty kids or something. I don't know.
Could be.
And so I threw her in here. I must be crazy, but I'm like, okay, this is my tank that's at 86. If she has a bacteria or fungus or anything, and I'll give it a try. So I threw her up here in the tank that runs at 86. First day, I think she had a little trouble breathing, right, because it's warmer. The second day, she was cruising around, but kind of hiding. Third day, man, she's swimming around with the Daniels. She has her own strategy now, but I'm going to pull her out in a couple days and send her home.
Yep.
So, but yeah, you know, it's amazing how quick she recovered and how well she did. And how fast I think you can see her in the middle there. There she goes.
Just needed a break.
For sure, right? We all need a break sometimes. I'll show you one more, but this is one of my favorite father fish tanks because this is when I was more experienced. I kind of got it right. I like those little guys down there.
Yeah, the Corys.
Yeah. But I got 2 goldfish in there now, just pulling the place up. But we're about to go on vacation. I said this last week. Lots of snails, lots of stem plants, fatherfish stem plant. That's what most of these have. This is the small plant package, and I just split those between those 10-gallon tanks, and that's, you know, it's all you need.
Yeah.
Right.
And mostly, I don't think else you can see is reflection, right? Sorry about that. Hang on, I got something for that. Yeah, that didn't help at all. Oh, maybe. There we go.
It's pretty. I love spade tails.
The cameramanship is not impressive, but when I sit here, it's fabulous. For me, I just follow the Father Fish formula. So I think people in the guppy world thought I was a little bit nuts, and once in a while, someone will request a video. But as I get these sorted and into prize mode and enter into some competitions, you do like 3 generations before you can enter a breeding competition. That proves that you're a breeder, you know. So I'm not too worried about these. This was more or less the test to see if how well they did with the fish method. Obviously, they did quite well.
Right.
Going forward, I'm going to set up some very specific breeding tanks to see what happens. I think it's going to be very successful. And a lot of people keep it very clean tank in terms of just water, gravel, chemicals. Want to be able to get their fish in and out real easily. I think they're going to be surprised at the results of these very healthy tanks.
Yeah, they're
I
doing real
know.
good. They're beautiful.
Yep.
They are.
Good times. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you got to do something like this. I really enjoy it.
Thanks for coming up and showing us.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah,
Ken.
yeah, right. They're just itty bitty and they just do their thing. For being here on Father's Day.
Yeah.
I would have even more fun if it would stop raining.
Oh no. See, we
We
got
don't have
rain.
anything.
I got rain
It's
this
been
morning
raining here
on
for
the
2
way up
weeks.
to work, but then it cleared up.
Yeah, it's getting kind of gross here. I feel like I'm living in a swamp. All right. Thanks, guys, for letting me visit. I'll catch you a little bit later.
All right. Thanks for coming
Alrighty.
up.
Thanks,
All
Ken.
right.
I could watch babies all day.
Right. That's why I like sitting here where I'm sitting because I'm facing the 10 gallons. So I'm looking at the green neons and the ember tetras and just all the, and right next to it is guppies. And there's just like all kinds of guppies in there.
Yep.
I love looking into a guppy tank and just seeing all the babies.
Yeah. Yeah, there's I forget what the site is, but I would every once in a while just sit there and watch the guppies, and that's all the tank does. Is has his camera right on his guppy tank. It was very soothing. Well, I got to get going. My injured child is laid across my bed.
Tell her take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning.
Yeah, she needs to buck up.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yep.
And go walk it
I'll
off.
show her. I'll show her my X-rays again of my foot. Gross her out a little.
Right.
Thanks for having me, Brenda.
Thanks for coming up, Cinnamon.
Alrighty,
It's
I'll
fun when you're here.
say hi to Lou, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, I will. It's gonna be crazy next month. What is next month? Next month is July. I was actually sad to hear that the Clash is no more. Lots of fry. Oh, lots of fry. Yeah, babies, more babies. We got a third. I don't know if it's the third or fourth batch now. The one set of warus, warus, however you pronounce it, the warus. Um, the they've had like their third or fourth batch of babies. We got more waru babies. I could just sit and watch baby fish all the time. Not baby sharks, baby fish. My coworker's son came in the other day, and he comes in for just a few hours on that day, and so he brings his son with him, and he came in with his dad's phone, and he sits there and plays games on his dad's phone while his dad works. He just sits there, and he doesn't bother anything, but he came in with the Baby Shark song playing on his phone, and all I could think of was, oh no, now that song is stuck in my head. Sometimes I'll come across one of those songs. They're like, send this to someone that you love, and get this song stuck in their head, and I'll send it to my son because he thinks stuff like that's funny. You know what? There's one. It's got I don't know. It's like some kind of Muppets, and it's a really weird song. And when you come across it, it's like it's crazy. and it's just a song that repeats over and over and over again. So it gets stuck in your head pretty easy, and I always send it to him. Earworm. And now I have Greg's number, so I'll be sending it to him. That and that song that never ends. I'm just kidding. I would not do that to you. Or am I? Never know. Sometimes I get bored and I think, who can I bug? Who can I pick on? Of course, my son does the same to me. He'll send me random stuff that just cracks me up. The song that never ends. Yeah, it's like that baby fish or baby shark song. It's just like, oh my God. Back in my day, it was the Wheels on the Bus. When my kids were little, they would play that over and over and over again. That one drove me absolutely nuts. This room gets hot. This room gets very hot with all these heaters. Thanks, Kenneth. That's like that joke. Pete and repeat were on a boat. Pete fell off and who was left? And you just have to, it just never ends over and over and over again. My youngest daughter came across that joke. And she came to me with it and I just gave her this look. Like, that joke is older than I am. You're not getting me with it. I don't know that one. Oh God, you're funny. Oh, speaking of funny, oh my gosh, this is so funny. So Chris, the guy, he brings his son, Judah, to work with him sometimes. And Judah is he's so quiet. You don't really know he's there until he turns the volume up on the phone. Then you know he's there. But he's so sweet. He's such a sweet kid. And he has autism. So you gotta, when he has his freak out moments, his dad comes and takes care of it, tries to calm him down. And one day he was having a freak out moment and he came running up to me and I'm like, it's okay, I was like, is it okay if, can I give you a hug? And he walked up to me and he kind of backed up to me so I could like wrap around him and he just kind of like calmed down. I just talked to him real calmly and he calmed down and he was running from his dad, and the more his dad was chasing him, the more he was running and like the louder he was getting. It was like, okay, calm down. So I got him calm, and come to find out his dad just wanted to look because his mom had said that he had bought something on the phone, so he just wanted to see what game he bought. Well, it turns out he didn't buy anything. He was just, minding his own business, playing his game. He hadn't done anything wrong. So all of that drama was like for nothing. But ever since that day, he just kind of comes over and, like looks at the desk. And I have this stuffed axolotl on my desk. It's actually a heating pad, so it has a part that comes out and you pop it in the microwave and heat it up. And all he sees is a stuffed animal. He was like, I want to hold it. I want to hold it. And his dad's like, no, don't touch anything on the desk. That's Miss Brenda's desk. Don't touch anything. And see, I never said anything. His dad told him that, so I stayed out of it. Well, one day he looked, he looked around. There wasn't anybody around. He looked around, and about that time, I came into the room and watched him reach over, grab the axolotl, and he gave it a hug, and then put it back, and looked around, and then ran back on the sofa and sat down. I was like, I cracked up laughing. I could not help it. It was so funny the way he did it. He was like, I'm going to sneak it because I want to hold it. Well, so after I saw him do that, I had a stuffed axolotl and I gave it to him. And his dad says he takes that everywhere. And the one day he thought he left it somewhere and had a meltdown. So he's not allowed to take it to the stores anymore. But Chris's truck had broke down. Now I left to go get Bella and I came back. And when I come back, there's Father Fish in his car and Chris in his truck. And they're like front to front and they're trying to get the truck started. And poor little Judah starts crying because he sees me pull up. He starts crying, and Chris goes there. What's wrong? You know, I know you're tired, and you know I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to leave, and he was like, "Get Miss Wendy to help. Get Miss Wendy to help. She'll fix it. She fixes everything. Get Miss Wendy." And he was like, "Who is Miss Wendy?" Well, then he asked him, he was like, "Who is Miss Wendy? I don't know her." And he pointed to me. So he was like, that cracked him up. So he called me over. He goes, "Can you turn this while I hold this?" And trying to get it. So I went over there. Well, turns out there was a short somewhere, so it didn't work. But it was so funny. He told me that the next day when he came in that, you know, Judah was calling me Miss Wendy. So we were talking to the UPS driver, Ashley, and told her, because she was like, you know, what's going on? She goes, "I thought your name was Brenda." And it was like, because he, joking around, called me Miss Wendy. Wendy, not Windy. And so I told her, and it was so funny because the other day she goes, "Bye, Wendy." And the only thing I could think of was Wendy and the Lost Boys, Peter Pan, until I realized she was talking about that. Greg, you're not nice. And I'm talking because nobody's coming up. So you want me to stop talking, hit the link and come up and show your tanks. Instead of talking about earworms. I don't think I want to see what that is. That doesn't sound very good. It's bad enough we have a snake in here. I don't know what they did with that tank. Earworm. Muppets. See, I knew you were just like a big kid. Get him, Cinnamon. He's trying for that gong, but I don't have it. See, I'm in the tank room, so I don't have the gong with me. Now, see, if my son was here, he would have told me right away that it was Muppets. He likes, his favorite was Fraggle Rock. There's a difference between Windy and Wendy. Wendy was the mother to the Lost Boys in Peter Pan. It's a small world after all. Yeah, that's another one that can get on your nerves after a while. Yeah. One thing about being here at night when nobody's here and it's just the fish tanks bubbling, sometimes you hear things and you wonder, what was that? Now, see, there we go. It's about time. It only took you 2 hours.
Hello.
Hello.
No volume.
We can hear you. Oh no. We could hear you, Greg. I'd like to teach the world to sing. That's actually a good song. So till about the third or fourth time, but you know, that was not so bad. That's not as bad as Baby Shark. That was actually a Coke commercial, wasn't it? I remember that commercial. It is, all of his tanks look really great. We love his tanks. He just has technology gremlins. His phones don't like him. Gee, I wonder why. You're a pepper? I don't like any of the dark sodas. Are we trying this again? Cinnamon, I'm not going to say that out loud because Greg would have something to say about that.
Well, yeah. I don't know if I'm trying to echo it.
I don't hear an echo. It's Spanky and the gang.
Jason,
Are you on your new phone or your old one?
this is my new phone. This is POS.
And do you have an Android or an iPhone?
It's an Android, and I definitely got about a 10 or 15-second lag.
I was going to say if it's an iPhone, that's why. Cinnamon said it looks all mysterious, not that Greg forgot to pay his light bill.
Well, if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
He just likes sitting in the dark with just the tank lights on.
Yes. Warm glow to the aquarium.
Beautiful. And there's the discus that thinks it's an angel.
And forget it. Thanks for volunteering.
Okay, I don't know what you said. Sounded like you were underwater.
It's the set it and forget it tank from Father Fish.
Babies. Wow, they're really starting to color up good.
until they all want to be fed. He's built for that tank.
Huh?
Oh, Sam Reservoir is crying.
They're really moving around now. Crackheads. I was telling Father Fish about those fish and forgot the name of them, and the only thing I could think of was crackheads. And he just looked at me. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, but they're beautiful, and they're like, and trying to explain to him what these fish look like. And I'm like, all I can think of is crackheads. And he just laughed at me. So Kylan, Father Fish is not here, but if it helps, Max, stop being lazy and get your Father Fish tank sorted. I don't know if that helps or not, but so when are they gonna have babies?
Corey.
Yeah.
They have them all the time.
Oh.
The whole time. I got two breeder groups of them. I got two breeders. And then I have another group of four. Stuff like that, like my bristle nose and Corey Cat. Since the 80s, my local fish shop has bought every one I've ever made.
Your little diver man's having problems tonight.
Come on. And not too tight, baby. Move some stuff around right quick. Stuff and
Ooh, look at all those guppies. Pretty guppies.
got reset up yesterday. I found a dragonfly nest in there, or barb or whatever you call it. And I had some bristle nose in there, and I hadn't got a single baby bristle nose out there, and I'm kind of pretty sure that was it.
Huh.
This one here is kind of green water on me.
some pretty green water.
Got
More
some
guppies.
guppies. This has some bush fish in there, but they hide so much I'll never see them.
Yeah, that's why I had a bushy nose in that 6 gallon, and I brought it in because he stayed behind the heater all the time. Like, he never came out. So I brought him in here, and somebody bought him. I love those fish.
Really see these guys.
Look at that.
They get their own. What the baby's going on? Just the more. So yeah, little thing.
Oh, more babies.
There's a baby ginger. There's some more babies. Now, if you can see these just started swimming today.
You got lots and lots of babies.
Hard to see them.
Beautiful.
All right, just let me get on out there.
All right. Thanks you for coming up.
Yep, and sorry about the difficulties as usual.
We'll figure it out one of these days.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
All right. See ya. And that puts us past the 2 hour mark. So that is another Sunday evening coming to a close. Thank you all for coming and showing up and coming up on stage. Um, and happy Father's Day. And we will see you. Father Fish will be here Tuesday at 7. And then Wednesday at 7, it's me and Psycho Plant Lady. So, and that's, Greg, you got to behave there too. But we have a lot of fun there too. So, thanks everyone for coming up. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for all the questions. Um, thank you, Mary. And yes, I will see you Wednesday. And yeah, I'll see everybody back Wednesday. Night all.